So children playing sport can have an amazing experience, but that only works if sport is delivered in a safe and supportive environment.
Many of the countries don't have legislation which protects children who participate in sport. The aim of the project is to create a model legislation which can then be adapted around the world to protect children in these situations.
So we worked with DLA Piper in a study on 20 countries, and we found that for 10 of those countries there is no position of trust legislation at all. And for the remaining 10, only 2 of those countries reference sports coaches, sports doctors within the position of trust legislation. Now this is legislation that specifically outlaws sexual or romantic relationships between people in positions of power and the children that they have power over and they have a duty of care to.
Sport can provide great opportunities to children, including making friends, being involved in the community, as well as having a great impact on the potential future career. It's important therefore that children are afforded adequate protections to be involved in these situations. By putting in place adequate safeguarding legislation, will ensure that children will be given a legal protection, protecting them from inappropriate conduct which might arise in coaching situations, volunteering scenarios and clubs.
Working with DLA Piper has been a really interesting experience. Not only has the team provided great expertise, but also the team at DLA Piper were really great in suggesting different things that we could add into the project so that we got more information, which gives us a better chance of successfully advocating for this legislation to be taken up by different governments around the world.
As lawyers, we are extremely privileged to have the ability to utilise the power of the law. Combining these insights and legal know-how has the ability to create long-lasting and powerful change.
We are hopeful that through this very rigorous process of analysing the current status of legislation and understanding what best practice looks like, we will be able to produce something that makes a real difference and is adopted by ministries of justice that don't currently have legislation that fully covers children within sport. So it will mean that children are safer in sport, have a more positive experience, and will be able to excel in sport without the dangers that some adults can present to children.